In this video, we're going to show you how to get good in Pete's Promise Chaos Mode, as well as give you a deck guaranteed to slap. We're also going to break down a single match and explain a little more of the moves I make there, because I've been getting increased questions on other moves I find to be a little more natural with my experience. So here goes, we're starting right now. Okay guys, so what is Pete's Promise? It's going to be characters with healing effects have increased attack and the goth kids have their health boosted. Don't forget Pete's actually going to be your 13th card and it's going to be automatically added to your rotation. Here's a quick look at the actual deck choices. Note Maxi is strangely missing. He's not on the list, and I did check in some matches and he does not get boosted. At least it didn't seem that way, so be warned guys. Okay guys, first up in your Chaos Mode example we have Willy Billy with Cupid Stunts, and what you're seeing is a freeze frame. We're gonna have a few of these during the match so that I can kind of, properly point out something and have you kind of see what I'm seeing at that time. If you like the content like this, please make sure you let me know by hitting the like button on the video, subbing, maybe leaving me a little comment. Here we go. Alright guys, right off the bat, first lesson, we've got a really bad rotation here. You're seeing the super situational starting hand. So what you're going to want to do is choose the cheapest, least useful card that you may have in your hand. In this case, it's going to be the Power Bind. And we're just going to throw that over his new kid just because. But hopefully that, that kind of throws him off as well and gives him a little more confidence that, hey, this guy got a really bad hand. So unfortunately we continue into another rotation that's really bad and situational, so we go again with the least useful, and still gonna kind of help the situation though. So here we kind of start to look like we're recovering here. We want to get rid of that Mackie just because the Mackie has that extra damage for the new kid, and we want to kind of freak him out and have him put out cards haphazardly, hopefully. Okay guys, here I just freeze it because he has 69 health left. Enjoy that. I'm kidding, there's a lesson here. Okay, so some people with a little less experience might believe at this point, in the way that things are looking, that the opponent has quit and left and maybe they might start to overcommit some units, when in reality this is called a hard recovery, and this guy is gearing up to do a mega push back at me. So at this point you can actually see that he is definitely putting another unit down, right? But thankfully we didn't put any more units down. We have 8 energy to combat what's coming. When you have Mackie in your hand and you're trying to defend, obviously use Mackie to defend. And use him at your new kid so that you get that extra 32 damage. It's invaluable, bros. Alright guys, right here we're still gonna try and chill because we're at 6 energy, and as you can see, he's definitely building up his units. He's got 2 strong defenders, that Zen, and then of course the slave. We don't want to add more to that and put our stuff in a power position on his end, right? So here we want to start with the weaker units and pick that off up here on the top left. Okay guys, critical moment here. Obviously I get DSR'd right into my Mary Jane. So you can see that his charge is almost ready to go, but he has half the health and half the attack. So what we have to do is think fast. Note the opponent units on the field and note your own hand as quickly as you possibly can. So now things are going to start to get pretty interesting. He's using a ninja on his ranged units, which have all the power in this chaos mode. Belf is a cannon in and of herself. So here we use that mint berry to kind of shoot from afar, right? That beam is going to be pretty valuable to us. Note the ninja positioning, bros. Tank and juke with him when you possibly can, especially in ladder. It works a lot better there. Obviously he has more health. Now here everything's coming in and it's looking pretty hairy. Now they get rid of that ninja quickly, but that's okay. Here you're going to start to notice a series of moves that I like to call microing, and microing just means utilizing the power units and health to their max. So here we're putting a bunch of meat in front of the power units, which are our ranged units that have already been ninjued, in order to get the max value for their damage, exclusively. So there with the Mackie, we get a little bit of help every second there with his actual slave kind of pushing our Mackie back, and we defend from the overwhelming force. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Excellent job to Willy Billy. We don't pick on anybody here. We picked this match because I actually thought that he did a very good job holding me back. So guys, if you enjoy these types of videos, don't forget to hit like, leave that comment, let me know what you think about this type of video, and of course make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything in the future. Bros, I want to see you at the next live stream, and we will see you next time, bros. But for that next time, make sure you get good.